Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Phoenix Suns were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Malowich, Devin Booker out there with Green. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's House in at the 4. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Anthony Edwards out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Gobert in at the center position. You take a look at the Timberwolves. It's nice to start the conference finals at home. But on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series like this. But whether or not they take advantage of it is up to them. Tonight will tell us a lot about this best of 7.
Now here's Giddey. Gobert with a screen on Green. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw.
And Randall drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Edwards, a pass to Giddey. Randall against MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Booker. No one near him. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The fadeaway doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Booker. Knocked away. Stolen by Giddey. Here's the break. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 5.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's House. Over Randall. No good off the glass. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
MP looking it over. That one goes. Count it.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And Minnesota with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Outside for Randall. Let's go with a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. It's both from the stripe. Now Giddey. He's scoreless. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. McDaniels finds Randall. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Now here's Randall. It's McDaniels on the wing. To win the cold spell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. McCollum, he's checked in for Green. Suns trail by 4. Outside Booker. To the right side. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's House. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. The Timberwolves lead by 4. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Suns have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. MP inside. Giddey defends. And there's a 3-second violation. Some changes for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Giddey. Here's Dillingham. Booker defending. Pass to Clark. To the inside. Miller's checked in for Clark. Reed for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP outside, and there's the lob.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. McCollum against Miller. Shot's good by McCollum.
They're really working the paint now.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. House has got 4 rebounds now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. House has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Shannon comes in for Miller. Phoenix also changed. Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Suns also making a change. House, he's checked in for Iguodala. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Dunn. Phoenix leading by 3. And so in the game for the Suns, C.J. McCollum is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. Here's Williams. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randle. Minnesota again missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards can't hit. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's House. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arm.
House passes to Williams. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. Up and over Dunn for 3. Randle. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randle's got 7.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
DiVincenzo against Green. Finding some room inside. Green.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Dunn. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. And the layup falls. DiVincenzo's got his first points in this one.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Josh Giddey in for Dillingham. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Allen comes in for Green. And it's Devin Booker in for C.J. McCollum. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He picked up 29 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
But Chafino's checked in for Williams. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Now here's MP. Give him 8. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's Giddey on the wing. Booker defending. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns lead by 7. Down low. MP outside. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Reed. Giddey passes to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. House has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side O'Neal. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Ooh, stolen by Allen. MP outside. Fader on the way. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Giddey, still without a bucket. Takes it inside. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Outside Reed. Minnesota again missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards finds Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Reed's got his second basket on the night.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Booker with it. MP, a screen on Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. The conference finals. Big fella. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Giddey in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. They grab their own miss. Play into a straight. Gobert inside.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Minnesota with possession here. Now here's Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards. For 3, Randall. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 10. MP finds Green. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels to the paint. Here's Edwards. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
He throw good, Edwards. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Booker with a screen on Randall. House passes to Booker. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Booker's got 9.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Phoenix leading by 12. MP, a screen on Giddey. Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Giddey from deep. Counted from distance.
The response triple by Giddey showing some serious competitiveness.
Pass to Malawach. Now here's Booker. Ooh, tough make by Book.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Giddey. And he's going for the oop here. Randall can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Booker no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. For three, Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Booker, the pass to House. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Giddey. Ooh, Booker with a block. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Timberwolves trail by 11. McDaniels finds Giddey. Randall outside from the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's House. Crops one in from the wing. House has got 14 points for the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle. These big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's House. He's got 14. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's McDaniels on the wing. Defended by Dunn. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Now MP. With the fadeaway. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall can't hit.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And it's Green missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it back.
Now here's MP. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Randall with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP. House has got 8 assists here tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bag.
Phoenix leading by 18. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. MP is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Williams. And it's McCollum at the point guard position.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Randall. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
For 3, McCollum. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. High post Reed. Working on Williams.
Well, the biggest thing Naj Reed brings to your team, spacing. Reed can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
And Minnesota making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Suns lead by 19. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. MP finds Williams. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Dilling. Allen defending. Oh, rejected by Allen. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. And there's the screen. Looking to end this cold spell. And Randall with the layup.
Letting